Welcome back to another video. Today we have a 2024 Honda CR-V LX in urban gray pearl with a black interior, and this is probably the most important CR-V in the lineup because this is the base model, entry level, and the most affordable CR-V you can get. I am shocked Honda has this in urban gray pearl. I would have thought that you wouldn't have too many color options, but there's plenty of options on the LX model. So start off in the front, you do have full LED just like all the models. High beam, low beam, turn signals, daytime running lights. There's no fog lights. No CR-V have fog lights at all. The urban gray pearl is a new gray for the CR-V. They used to come in sonic gray pearl, but the urban gray just kind of gives it a more modern look, a different pearl in there. This paint is beautiful. I love how it looks. Coming down to the grille, it is flat black, so it's not gloss black like the higher trims, but you do have the radar and the H. You have the big H up front. You do have the chrome on top of the grille as well. And that's nice, the chrome, because they could have made this whole thing just flat black because of the base model. You do get the new design on the CR-V, so for 23, it's been completely redesigned, and for 24, they kind of just carry that over. So you have the long hood, you have the wider windshield, you have the slimmer A-pillars, you do have the updated camera for Honda Sensing, and Honda Sensing is standard in all CR-Vs, even this plain Jane LX, but you won't get a blind spot monitoring and cross traffic alert. That's going to be EX and up. And the LX does not come in the hybrid. The lowest model of the hybrid will be a Sport. Come around to the side, you do have black steel wheels, so hubcaps. And it's pretty interesting because a lot of people are complaining that they haven't seen hubcaps in a CR-V in so long, but you got hubcaps. I don't know what to tell you guys. So these wheels, I believe these are 17s if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these are 235, 65, 17s, with the hubcaps. You get some flat black right above it. Nothing too crazy. Side mirrors. You have LED turn signals in the side mirrors. That's usually LXs don't get something like that. So that's actually pretty cool. Body colored up top, flat black down below. But I'm shocked on the integrated LED turn signals. No moonroof up top. You have to get an EX and up to get the moonroof. But you do have the new wipers too, where it sprays in front of the wiper. It doesn't spray from the hood or below the hood. And taking a look at the side over here, the side profile, you do have chrome going around the whole windows. The door handles are body colored. Usually LX have a flat black door handle, but they're body colored. So even though you have things like hubcap, there are other things that's been upgraded, which is nice to see. Flat black portion down in the lower door, kind of wraps around the whole vehicle. Coming around to the rear, I went ahead and turned it on, get the AC on. It is hot out here, but you do have pretty much full flat black window visor up here. So window spoiler, I would say, rear spoiler. There we go. On the trim levels above this, it'll be half body colored, half flat black, but on the LX, it's fully flat black. But like I was saying, the antenna is body colored too. And you do have LED brake lights. The turn signals are regular bulbs, reverse lights are LED. And you do have your exposed windshield wiper, all-wheel drive sticker back here. Honda in your chrome, CR-V badge in chrome, no LX badge. The only way you know this is an LX is, I guess, from the rear spoiler, from the rear. That's going to be a dead giveaway because all the other levels above it is going to have a split portion. And this does have the 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. So the 2-liter that was in the 20, actually, they went to 1.5 standard back in like 2020, 2019. So you do going to have the dual exhaust. There's just no tips and they're not exposed, but they're all dual exhausts back here. And it's just a nice looking vehicle in the rear. Now you probably noticed that the rear glass and just all the glass is not tinted at all. You don't have any privacy tint. Here's a good example right here. Here's a higher trim. You can see the rear glass is tinted, and privacy on LX, they won't be privacy at all. So on a hot day like this, you probably want to slap some tints on that guy. So I'm gonna show you guys the window sticker. So the 2024, you can see is a 1.5 turbo all-wheel drive LX, and gas mileage is 27 city, 32 highway, 29 combined. Because this one is urban gray, they do charge you $455 more. MSRP is $32,750. I do have a protection package on this guy. It's like $430. So wheel locks, splash guards, and a cargo tray. But besides the protection package, MSRP is $32,750. On the key of the LX, it's pretty simple. You don't have smart entry like all the other trims, so you won't have remote start on the fob. You have lock, unlock the trunk, and panic. And since you don't have smart entry, you won't have smart entry on the door handle. So you can't lock it from door handle. You can't unlock it. You have to unlock it with the key fob, and that's it. So it is push button start, but no smart entry. Also, there's no blind spot on the LX at all. So that's not a standard feature. Let's get in there, open this bad boy up. So the Urban Gray Pearl, I believe, only comes with black interior. So if you like the black interior, then you'll love it Urban Gray. But if you want a light interior, you're not gonna like Urban Gray because that's the combination it comes in. And looking at the door over here, you do have an auto up down just for the driver door only. The passenger you have to hold, and the rear windows you have to hold as well. But you do have power locks and power side mirrors. I like the aluminum look they give you. That at least makes it look a little bit more premium. Break up all this black as well. And you have like a little piece right here. On the higher trims, this whole thing is just gloss black, but this little black textured piece look nice. The driver's seat is manual, so you have manual up and down for your back and pull the bar for forward and back. Same thing on the passenger seat. But let's jump in here because I am cooking right now. But on the door itself as well, you do have some storage down there. So like I guess for a bottle of water and then some additional storage as well. On the left side of the steering wheel, traction control on and off, and that's pretty much it. And you do have a vent over here. A lot of just hard plastic everywhere, even like this portion right here, hard plastic. You know, the armrest is a little soft, but up here is actually, that's actually pretty soft too up here. It's not too hard, but it could be softer, and you'll see that in the higher trims. Whole dash is just a smidge soft, but it's hard plastic. All of this is hard plastic up here. Even the steering wheel is not leather wrap. It's that poly material, not stitch either, but it's an LX. You're probably buying this because you don't care about none of those features anyways. You need an A to B. But you do have a next track, previous, volume, source to switch from AM, FM, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. Home button, because you do get the half digital, half analog screen. So this screen is customizable. This is speedometer, stays as a needle, and you do have voice command on here. Even though this is an LX, you still have auto headlights. You have parking lights on and just on, which is cool. And on the wipers, you have off, intermediate, low, high. Same thing on the rear wiper, you have off, intermediate, on, which is cool. Honda sensing is standard, so you still have some of your controls. So you have cruise control on and off, cancel, resume, set, lane keep assist, and then to adjust your adaptive cruise control. And to use the scroll wheel here, you hit the home button there, and it'll bring up a menu of everything you can show on here, and here with the 22 as well. So you have range and fuel, speed and time, are you awake enough to drive, all-wheel drive torque, who got the seatbelts on, oil life, some of your safety features you can toggle on and off. So all you have is your road departure and your collision braking. You can have nothing, brightness, settings, gauge displays, warning, and you start all over. So real simple, easy to use. All the trim levels have this screen here. So as you go in a higher trim level though, it will have different, more options, like more features in there, but same layout. Coming along over here, you have the 7-inch touchscreen display. The EX also have the same screen here too. So it is touchscreen. You have a tuning knob, you have a volume knob, you have your phone shortcut, AM, FM radio, Bluetooth and USB, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it's an LX, and you still have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto standard, which is pretty cool. But you do have to plug it in to use it. If you want the wireless, you have to get an EXL and up to have the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Also, there's no heated seats. You have to get an EX and up to get that. And it's single zones, no dual zone. You have to get EX to get that as well. So a lot of the creature comforts, you have to get an EX and up to get that. But that's not why you're watching this video, and that's not why you're buying the LX. You don't really care about those features. The shift knob also is the same material as the steering wheel, the polyurethane material. And you get one USB-A for your Apple CarPlay and your charging. Power outlet, that's pretty much it. Storage down here, no wireless phone charger. And your transmission, you do have park, reverse, neutral drive. You have a sport mode for the transmission, a low mode for the transmission. And you do have drive modes too. So even though it's an LX, you have normal, econ, and sport. And actually, I'll zoom in to show you guys the different modes that you have. So you see normal, econ, and sport. And that's pretty cool that they still give you that in the LX. You have the engine stop button off if you don't want to shut down automatically for you. Down here, cruise control, you can set that up to 12 miles per hour. Electronic parking brake, brake hold, which come in handy. So if you're in drive and you turn this feature on with your seatbelt on, it'll hold your brake. You can take your foot off the brakes, which is pretty cool. Cup holder right here in the middle. You do have an armrest here that's very soft armrest. You know, I think it's like a fake stitching right here though. I'm not too sure, but big storage in here. There's no plugins in there at all, but Nice. And you come around here, you do have a glove box. It's lockable. You see the key lock in there, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. You do have the Civic's vent design style as well. And even though this is an LX, it's still push button start. I know the previous LX, I think before they refreshed it back in 19, had a traditional key. Coming up here, you don't have no auto dimming rear view mirror and no home link either. It's just a normal rear view mirror, but that's what you wanted. And you do have LED lighting throughout the cabin though, so that's cool that they have that. And for your bodies up here, you do have a mirror but no light. Also, no moonroof, but you do have better headroom because there is no moonroof. So let's jump out of here and take a look at the rear seats. But on the driver's seat, I do want to show you guys the design, the seat design, because it's actually pretty cool. You do have like a little touch of like, leather right here, and then that's pretty much it. And then the middle have this textured portion there with the white stitching. It's actually pretty cool. But taking a look at the rear door, opens almost 90 degrees, so you have plenty of room to get in and out. The rear doors follow the driver door, so soft touch right here, but not as soft as the driver. And this is hard. It's not even soft at all. But you have the same door handle material, which is cool, and the same textured piece right here. No tweeter, but at least you got a speaker down there. And we're gonna jump into the rear seats here. So for 2024, Honda did give the EX and the EXLs rear USB ports. On the 23, that was standard on the hybrids only, and you can add it as an accessory to the 23s, but now they're standard, but the LX still don't get USB ports back here. But they do give you air vents, so that's good, and I had to turn it on because I don't know who was sitting back here, but they're going to be dying because I think it was off. But you have no mat pocket behind the driver, no mat pocket behind the passenger either, so no storage there. But they do give you an armrest with cup holders. So usually LXs don't get stuff like this, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if the previous CRV had an armrest in the LX, but that's still good. The seat design follows the driver's seats with that textured material in the middle. And you have the anchors for your car seats, easy, accessible. LED lighting back here too, which is pretty cool. And show you guys the cockpit again. Real simple, easy to use. Now let's jump out and take a look at the trunk. And the trunk is not power, it's manual. So all you gotta do is just lift up this guy right here, and the struts will do the rest for you. If you want a power tailgate, you have to get at least an EXL and up. But what's cool though is on the LX, you still get a spare tire. If you get a hybrid, hybrids don't have a spare tire still. And it's not a full size, but it's not a donut either. See all your tools and everything under there. And then this floor is adjustable, so you can have it higher if you want it to kind of be flat with the seats. But unlike the previous CRV, the rear seats don't go down flat. So I'm gonna come around to this side and just drop down one seat to show you guys what I'm talking about. So you have a hump right here when you drop the seats down. But if that doesn't bother you, then that's fine. Also, the rear seats have more of an adjustment now. So you see how those seats is laid back there, and this one is straight up. You have 8 different positions you can recline the rear seats. And you still have LED lighting back here, which is cool. Power outlet back here. Grocery hooks on both sides. LED lights on both sides. And then you can add a cargo cover if you want to add a cargo cover. But super nice. Mine has the protection package, so it has this rubber tray. I mean, yours probably won't come with the rubber tray, it'll just be carpet. But it's actually pretty cool though, that it has that. All right, we made it. We are here on the Trim Walk 2024 CRV. And yeah, we looking at the LX. We just did a walk around the LX. And plain Jane, base model. Let's see what it got. So, of course, the LX always have the most features listed because it starts the standards for all the other trim levels. So first thing first, standard engine on the LX is going to be the 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Back in 17, when the previous generation CRV came out, LX did not come in a 1.5. It was a 2-liter 4-cylinder, and that was it. When they refreshed it for 19, then they made all the trim levels with 1.5 minus the hybrid. So 190 horsepower, 179 foot-pound of torque, CVT transmission, idle stop is standard. You can get a all-wheel drive system, intelligent control system. So it's like automatic, it can split the power from the front wheel to rear wheels automatically for you if you do all-wheel drive. You have the 3 drive mode with Econ, normal, and snow. And I'm not gonna sit here and read through all of this because a lot of stuff is like real standard goodies. If you want to read it yourself, HondaInformationCenter.com, I believe is the website I get this from, and check it all out. But I kind of just want to see, some of the most important things though, like the electronic parking brake with brake hold. And this is a base model, and you get all the stuff. Honda sensing is standard, like with the safety features. You get the Ace body structure, of course, and the backup camera, and you have driver and front passengers knee airbags. You have driver and front passenger front and side airbags, rear outboard passenger side. So you have airbags all around, rollover sensor. Like, look at all the standard safety stuff that you get on the LX. You have, get this, auto headlights, they're LED, auto high beam, traffic jam assist with the Honda sensing feature. It's crazy. Only thing you don't get is blind spot, like I was saying, in cross traffic. But you have Bluetooth, touchscreen display. It's a 4-speaker, 160-watt sound system. So if you want a better speaker, you're probably going to go up a few trims, or even the EX get you a better system than the 4-speaker, because I think the EX gives you, what does it give you? A 6-speaker, 240 watts. So yeah, good upgrade. You do have the USB-A, like I showed you guys in the front, and let's see, manual seats, remote entry. Remember, smart entries, EX and up, LED cargo lights. So there's a lot of basic stuff that you get. Push button start. That's pretty cool, but if you need power locks, power windows, backup camera, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, this is the trim level to get. Let's go build one. Alright, so here's all the trim levels for 24 in the CRVs. We're going to start on the LX. Now, if you did a two-wheel drive, the gas mileage is 28 city, 34 highway, 30 combined. And we are looking at an all-wheel drive version, so that's what we're going to stick to. And that's 27 city, 32 highway, 29 combined. And if you go with all-wheel drive, it is $1,500 more. Now, look at all the color options you have on the LX. Like, I'm shocked because usually the base model does not have too much options. And they almost give you I think they give you all the colors, which is crazy. Canyon River Blue and the LX is crazy. You would have thought because this was like a launch color, you would have thought they were just having on the higher trims. But Canyon River Blue only comes with black cloth interior. Black only comes with black cloth interior. Silver, lunar silver metallic, black cloth interior. You got meteorite gray metallic, black cloth interior. I wonder if white will give you two options. They don't. Yo, look at the LX. Oh, okay. So white doesn't even come with black interior. White comes with the gray interior, and it's loading, so it's figuring itself out. Let's see, but radiant red metallic, also gray interior, and I just wanted to point out that the gray is like gray in the middle and still black on the outside, kind of like the hybrids. That's interesting because if you get an EX or get an EXL and get a gray interior, the whole seat is gray. If you get a hybrid and get a sport touring with the gray interior, it's just like this, and then the LX is just like this. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So yeah, gray with white only. I mean, radiant red, and then you have steel night pearl, which is black only, and then you have the urban gray, which we did. It's a black only. So show you guys basic price. I know I went over the window sticker, but base price is $3,100, and the urban gray is $455 more. Destination handling is $1,295. You're looking at $32,750. I remember when the LXs were like 26, 27, something like that. So the price definitely has went up over the years, but you're getting more tech, newer vehicle. I don't know why people expect these cars to stay the same price every year. Like, people really get shocked when it's a new year and then the price is more. They're like, oh my God, the cars are so expensive. I'm like, cars prices go up every day. But that's like everything else though. Houses, food, your clothes, milk, or whatever. So let's look at the packages. Just like any other trim, you have the utility package, you have the protection package, you have the HBD package, you have the all-season package. Like, a bunch of goodies. But I do want to show you guys the accessories because you can, oh yeah, cargo cover, you can add that guy. Cargo tray. You can add it, you can add a heated steering wheel. That's cool. You can add the heated steering wheel to the LX. You can't add the heated seats, but at least you can add the heated steering wheel. But yeah, you can't add USB-Cs for the second row. So if you buy one of these, that's just it. No USB-C for the second row. And ooh, okay, we got 3 options with electronics. So you can add a wireless phone charger on an LX. That's cool. And you can add parking sensors. And is it front and back? Well, this is the front, so I would assume so. Let me see. While backing up, forward to yeah, feature consists of front and rear sensors. That's cool because a separate backup sensor attachment is required for installation. That's cool because I think previously, if you added backup sensors on a CRV, it was only in the back. You couldn't add some in the front. So that's cool that they have that in the back now. And let's look on the exterior. This is gonna be like crossbars and door edge guards and stuff like that. You can block up the emblems, which is cool. You can make it put more of a fender flares. Actually, that don't look too bad. That's actually pretty cool. You can have the sport touring front bumper, which is cool. It's not exactly sport touring, but the styling is the same. So you can really dress this thing up if needed to. Roof rails. Oh, the LX probably look good with roof rails. Definitely do. But yeah, Honda is actually allowing you to kind of have way more customization than previously than the 22s, and it's actually pretty cool. Let's take a look at the wheels with the under design. Yeah. So just like when I went over you can get 18s. Now I'm assuming once you buy these 18s, you have to buy rims and buy tires because 17 steel wheels, you know. And that's one thing too. A lot of people are complaining about the steel wheels. That that's just you spend so much money. Why do you have steel wheels? To be honest, I have no idea why Honda went to steel wheels. The only thing I can think of is they had a bunch of them laying around, and they were like, you know what, let's just throw them on that LX. I don't know, but interesting, very interesting. So we are gonna end the video here. The LX is pretty easy to do because it's not too loaded. Like I was saying in the video, this is you want the most affordable CRV. You don't need features. You need an A to B. You need something good on gas, something spacious, something comfortable. This is the way to go because most base models is not as equipped as the LX. So and it's funny because actually no. So you are getting a decent amount of vehicle for the money. And if you look at all the not subcompact, but the compact SUVs in this class and look at their base models, they're all in the 30s pretty much. And the ones that's under 30 are not equipped like this. So Honda does get a good value when it comes to, throwing things, making them standard in their vehicles. But the real kicker is going to be is can you find one? Is there one available? So drop a comment below if I missed anything. Do you have any questions or are you shopping for LX or why didn't you get the LX? Did you get a different trim? Did you get a different car? Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you do like. This thing really have turn signals, LED turn signals on the side mirrors. That's such a premium thing in the Honda's world. So I'm so shocked that they actually even put that on there. And in urban gray. This thing is in the urban gray. It's crazy. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in the next walk around.